super excited. I just thought I'd do the opposite for me.
And I get this, the official information about these two runners pulled up.
I am excited. Saber's legendary. Crystal Saber's, I think, the only guy to ever defeat Zelda without getting hit.
That we know of, yes. No one else was crazy enough to try. Both runners 2 and 1 in this tournament. Saber's best time and his average time both in the 35 range for the tournament, that is. BGT 38, a high 38 for his best time, low 39 for his average, but we all know that BGT will be bringing the swag harder than anybody else in this tournament.
Already with the HUD clipping, he's bringing the swag.
And we see immediately a route divergence, not just with the HUD clipping, but Saber going to level 3 first, BGT going to 2 first.
I'm having some technical issues. Are you okay over there, Liquid?
Just pretending like I know what's going on.
Okay, yeah, we're getting confirmation of no video here.
Let me get their streams pulled up, and hopefully I can keep things updated for the time being. We have movement.
We have movement.
We have movement of Saber in 3, BGT still in the HUD, as he is wont to do, making his way to level 2. Saber, of course, naturally killing Manhandle with 1 bomb, doing such a good job that he doesn't even get any credit for it.
I don't know what happened with bentglosstube. I can't imagine he entered level 2 in 230.
Yeah, I have to assume his image is behind what Saber's is.
But he did get some bombs.
Hey, that always helps. I did hear a noise. Oh, chat, Zebgiddy, the winner of the quad race that just finished over on Crimson Avix's channel, is saying that BGT did in fact softlock in the HUD.
Oh no! Oh no, that's no good. So is an Up+A permitted, or is it a reset at that point?
I'm not sure what happened. I know we both sound very much like we have it all together right now, but it's getting better all the time, just like Sergeant Pepper said.
It's much better now. It's perfect.
But so we've got Saber in 4 with a tremendous lead already, as if he wasn't a legendary runner of this game, running a faster route than his opponent to begin with. Conserving his bombs in this situation, I'm sure he's got a plan for them coming up as he picks up this ladder.
Alright, BGT grabbing that heart, gonna go up, grab the white sword, I assume, down to level 1.
Yeah, that would be the assumption. I never try to hold too fast to what I expect to happen with BGT. He's got a little bit too much of breasticle in him for that. But this is an interesting. This tournament has an interesting format to it in the Swiss rounds, in that it's not all about winning and losing your race. In fact, in many cases, the winning doesn't matter nearly as much as putting up a good average time does. And so, even though BGT knows he's very much behind the 8-ball here, he's still got to perform his best in the hopes of keeping his average time up and advancing to the bracket stages.
Saber dancing around with the Gleeok now, doing a pretty good job of not getting hit, doing some damage.
Almost like you said, like he's done this before.
Maybe a few times. He got through it nicely, but he did get hit. He might want to reset if he's going for that no-hit run.
Yeah. Completely invalidated. Completely exposed as a runner at this point. Looks like whatever route BGT is doing, he's not very concerned with money, as he leaves some rupees on the ground on his way towards the bow. He may just be going as fast as humanly possible now.
It's always a good plan.
Oh yeah, even had that 5 rupee sitting right next to him the whole time, and he didn't even pick it up. So yeah, definitely in speed mode, gonna probably, I guess, try to make up any rupee deficiencies he has with 100 secrets.
Saber performing the pirouette. It's the easiest glitch in the game to pull off. You just enter level 1, leave, and enter again, and that top door's unlocked.
And if you're joining just now, it would probably look to you as though BGT has an impressive lead over Saber at this point, between being farther along in level 1 and having the white sword, but we know that that Saber has already finished 2 dungeons that are longer than the 1 dungeon that BGT has finished, so... and he has the ladder.
What is the meme? I think it's Saber's already in 9.
I think in about 21 minutes we might be able to say that.
That might be a randomizer meme. I'm not sure.
We can call it a meme, but it's it has a lot of truth to it.
BGT leaving 1. Probably heading down to 3 now. Looks like he might pick up a heart.
Oh, he picked up the money for once.
No, he's not getting the heart.
He's just heading straight down to level 3, I guess. Well, he couldn't get the heart because he doesn't have a candle yet.
Oh, right. Maybe he's discovered the meat skip.
So that's a free 60 rupees he doesn't have to find. God bless him if he does.
Saber.
And again, leaving more money on the floor. Goodness.
Saber's resources are amazing right now. 7 and 34 is very good, leaving level 1.
Indeed it is. He's not going to think about money again in this seed for a very long time. Maybe not at all.
You know, level 3s, even with the white sword, it's still a little sketchy. Manhandler can be a jerk.
He most certainly can. Gotta think that BGT's looking for a bomb somewhere before he gets there. Because he's only gonna have, what? If he doesn't get any bomb drops, he's only gonna have 2 bombs to work with Manhandla.
He looks like he is preserving bombs. Smart.
Yeah, unless you're supremely confident in where your counts are and things like that, you're not going to want to drop a bunch of random bombs here in level 3, because the bomb pressure only gets tougher and tougher as this run goes, especially on the 2 first route. Oh, he left these in here. There's the bombs.
Very good, very good. Saber entering 5.
Oh, misses the bomb on the wall there. Trying to drop it a little too soon, but man, handler.
Oh, what a clean manhandler.
Yep. Saber doing Saber things on the other side. Stabbing the Gibdo that has the bombs in it, winds up getting another Gibdo to drop bombs for him so he can leave those behind and pick them up on his way out. He's about to lower the boom on this room of requirement.
The boom.
I was going to say he's got to be getting close to getting a 10 count on these guys, but we get a fairy instead.
A merciful fairy he does not need.
BGT just walked right past that key. I'm assuming he has enough keys, because he seems to have a fairly large number right now. I mean, he's got 6 keys. I think he did pick up an extra one in level 3. Does get a good bomb force on the Vires though, in that NSU room. Always good to gain resources in level 4s. It's not something that always happens. That is one of the advantages to the 2 first route. Is you've got a few more chances to make things happen here in level 4.
Breakfast room is pretty clean with a white sword.
Yeah,
Saving his
he
bombs.
did fairly well. Now, he did try to open that door before he had killed the last enemy, and unfortunately it did not work out for him.
Worth a shot. Maybe. Saber just working his way through 5 now. There's not much to say on the back half of 5. It's just to run, try to avoid damage.
Yeah, and it's always interesting to watch. I haven't watched Saber run a lot of the vanilla version of this game, but it just stands to reason that he would be phenomenal at it. The way he just, like, his surgical precision, cutting through dungeons in the randomizer. You can only imagine how much that comes in handy when you know where you're going.
Nice bomb force by BGT there. He's going to head into Gliok. Let's see how he does. He seems like he's fought him a few times. That was brilliant.
Yeah, that was as good of a Gliok fight as you're going to see. Obviously aided by the white sword and extra hearts, but even so, to get through that effortlessly. I mean, I've seen, plenty of people do it without taking damage, but he did it without taking damage, without really looking like he was avoiding him at all. I mean, I know he was, but...
He did take 1 bop, but if you hit the head, it's only 3/8 of a heart, so it doesn't even register.
The great 3/8 of a heart.
Saber using pause tracks?
Yeah, looks like it. Not making any friends with that red Lionel as he completes the world wrap.
Very clean world wrap. Now it's BGT's turn.
Well, it is a move that involves some level of swag, so I have full confidence in him as Saber gets bombs off of the lonely blue Octorok at the dock. Dr. Rock, if you will.
The lonely Dr. Rock.
But yeah, any world wrap that doesn't take forever to occur is a fairly clean world wrap. Both these guys do a pretty good job with it. And we will now see Saver picking up some money. And again, like I said, he's not worried about money the rest of this run, because he's going to already have... He has exactly the number of rupees he needs to finish this game now. 140 for his purchases, an arrow for Goma, an arrow for Ganon.
He might pick up
He can focus on bombs.
He might pick up a few for arrows, but...
Sure.
He doesn't have to.
Yeah. Oh, one of my favorite HUD clip moments here. The walk to level 5 for BGT. After he gets this 100 secret, we're going to see some real fun with it.
Saber skipping the Garayas because he already has 6 bombs.
What a life it must be to be able to skip the Gorilla room.
Exactly.
We got BGT finding his way into the HUD. He was having a little trouble there. As Saver starts laying the bombs down on this Moldorm, gets the bomb drop, so that all works out, and it just makes sense to go through the HUD there, I think.
It's safe.
It's safe, and you don't have to walk up a ladder. Two incredible attributes of the HUD clip. Saver doing more Saver things in that room, the pre-Dodongo room.
Saber is cruising.
And so he will be heading into level 7 now. It is both runners' next dungeon. However, BGT still has to get through the bulk of level 5 before heading there. And also, take the time to pick up the red candle once he is in here.
Saber's getting arrows first. You don't see that a lot.
Yeah, something spawns in level 7. I don't know the technical reason for picking up the bait first, although other than I think I've heard it saves some number of frames.
I think the meat first saves a few frames. I don't know about the arrows.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. If I said it backwards, I apologize. I just get bait first because it's what I saw Unos and Lack do. I mean,
good enough reason for me.
Let's be honest. A lot of us learned a lot of things that way.
We don't know why. We just follow along.
Two tiles, says Adirondack Rick.
2 musty, sandy tiles.
A man who knows way more about this game than I ever cared to know. Ooh, nice Paul strats, just narrowly escaping those nasty Korea boomerangs, and now breaking out the arrows for this river room.
That was a great river room.
Yeah, it wasn't the cleanest room ever, but it was done extremely quickly, and he had the arrows to spin there, so absolutely the right choice. Oh, he's definitely BGT is going to want to pick up that 5 rupee he just went by, as he's going to now be 1 rupee shy of what he needs in order to get his shopping done.
Surely he could find a rupee somewhere, right?
One would think there are many an Octorok he is going to encounter in the overworld, if nothing else.
Saber using pause strats to make sure he lands that bomb nicely. He does.
Oh, I thought he was going to get one of those Dodongos as well.
He missed the Brodongo.
Yep. So he will, unless he gets one off of the one of the Gorillas coming up, which is entirely possible. Although he won't have a count to work with on that. He will be leaving level 7 without any bombs. And that is what happens. Oh wait, no, he still has a bomb. What am I thinking? And now, so BGT purchasing the arrows having exactly 80 rupees, he is not going to be able to do some of the things that Saver did in level 7, especially in that river room with his arrows.
He does have White Sword, though. That is quite the advantage.
That does help. Speaking of swords and advantages,
the magical sword. Oh, BGT getting some bubble issues here.
Yeah. Another good reason to have some arrows handy. Though the good thing is that the bubbles are both on one side, so if you can work from a distance on the other side of the river, they're never going to come after you.
He did a great job of standing on his ladder there and avoiding the bubbles while he killed the enemies. And Saber make it through with beams.
Yeah, I was about to say, one of the keys of level 6, everyone wants to fight this room with beams and get that clock on the red Wizrobe.
Clock.
Of course, he also got a bomb drop from that first Wizrobe room because he's Saber.
I imagine he keeps track of his global better than a lot of us do.
Yeah. Look for, it's easy to keep track of it when you see the clock. Oh, that's 4.
Saber going for the safer strategy in this Magic Breakfast 2, the one I use. But like people like JSR just beast through it through the middle.
Yeah.
I usually just end up dying.
My favorite part is that apparently the thing to do in that room with full of Wizrobes and likes is to pay attention mostly to the bubble. Sounds supremely counterintuitive to someone like me, but I understand that's the way that the elite figure things out on the fly.
The bubble is the real boss of the game.
As BGT's about to find out if he can't get away from him.
BGT goes up top. That's rarely seen, but he does a great job.
Yeah, his spawns apparently, according to Math Guy and some things I've heard, his spawns already were a bit messed up, as he misses another eastern wall bomb drop. But then having to pick up the red candle exacerbated that issue, especially in that reverse C with the wall masters.
If you can't believe Math Guy, who can you believe?
Something about that 86 on the end of his name makes me want to trust him. So we have Saber going into level 8 with a full complement of 8 bombs.
Into the lagoon.
And Saver makes it extra lagoony with his infamous pause strats.
He sure does.
Leaves a fairy out there like it was nothing. He just stood up a fairy at the prom, basically.
Saver doesn't have time for those fairies. Nor does he need them.
Let's see if he leaves another one here.
Most likely. Man, what,
Alright, well, I know
what a clean room.
I'd say, I know the first thing I'm going to ask him about after this race is over. And the bomb drop for good measure. He's going to be able to tank it on some guys in level 9.
BGT gets some bombs, luckily, thankfully. Man, Saver, this level 8.
This is one of my favorite level 8s I've ever seen.
Beam strats on the Gleeok. Oh, he does take one hit.
Those 3/8 of a heart finally catch up to him.
Man, what a good level 8. Very well played. BGT's having a good magic breakfast here so far. It's very solid.
Yeah, he didn't come in with beams, so he had actually kept full health from what he entered the room with until those last two likes both gave him a little chew.
The easiest way to keep those likes in position is just let them chomp on you.
Yeah, and if there's still Wizrobes alive in the room, you can kind of let them do their thing, walk over to you, and then knock them down while you're protected.
Saber must know where he's at in the race because he's grabbing. He's messing with us. He's grabbing the potion. I don't think he'll need it, but he's grabbing it.
Yeah. Obviously, the situation there being, he knows if he picks up the potion, he's going to win this race. If he doesn't pick up the potion, he's probably going to win this race, but it's not guaranteed.
He's Saver. He's got this. He almost grabbed that hard. I think he was just messing with us, but
it certainly made me stop for a second when I saw him immediately turn right once he walked into the cave. It's the right way, as I've been told, I think by Unos, to pick up things in those rooms is to be immediately holding right.
Well, how swag would that be? Only BT grabs that hard, as I've heard. And BT has the most swag out of anybody, maybe.
Yeah, well,
BGT's close, though.
Yeah, I picked it up on accident on PV Pace one time. And that is why I now pick up my potion at the raft spot instead of the spot outside of level 1. That way, in case I pick up the heart there, I can always get a second chance at life. Literally.
Did you ever grab the double heart on accident, both of them?
No, I mean, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Once I switched over to picking up the potion at the raft, pretty well always pick it up there. But if I ever do screw up and I'm still alive when I'm headed to 9, I'll drop down and pick up the potion there. But we are down to the silver dungeons at this point. Saver playing a little fast and loose compared to what I'm used to seeing from him, but I guess knowing he's got those two refills in his back pocket, not as concerned as usual as you would be with those Wizrobes.
BGT making his way through the first lagoon with most of his life. Very nice. And Unos did say if you need to know why Saver would pick up a potion, you could watch the winner's bracket finals from the first tourney. Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, one death at 9 is you might as well be going ahead and committing to a couple of deaths at 9. Because your two options are either to stay and only have 3 hearts, or you can leave and let all those Patras and all the other things that you killed respawn.
BGT, be careful. Be careful.
A lot of two hard enemies in that room.
Saber just opting to take out that Patra. It's a good strat if he's being trolly.
Yeah, especially if, I mean, you know you're gonna have to come by him again in a little bit. So let's see if he can drop the clock here in reverse C.
BGT gets one heart drop off the bunnies. Stingy bunnies. Oh, be careful, BGT.
It wasn't meant to be.
No! No!
And as bad as 8 is, or as bad as 9 is to have to redo after a death, 8 ain't much better.
Gliok, why? Come on, we need a merciful fairy. Or a heart. Something.
Nope.
Anything.
No mercy in level 8 for BGT.
Anything. Come on, BGT, you got this. I believe.
Along the way, we've got Saver casually strolling through level 9 without much of a care in the world. Other than that Wizrobe beam that just got him. That one was entirely a Like-Like's fault, though, not letting him in through the door.
BGT did leave the room there, so he'll only have to deal with 4 Dark Nuts. I don't know if he did that on purpose or not, but he will have 1 less to deal with going back in. Saver just tearing his way through 9.
Yep, still yet to see that potion. We may see it just for safety purposes coming up. A little surprised he didn't drop a bomb there to clip.
I would love to see some Saver whistle strats on Ganon, but I don't think he'll do that. He might. I don't know. Yeah, he's potioning now. He saved it for the Patra. That's a good strategy.
I do know we learned never to pause against Ganon if you can help it.
Don't ever pause against Ganon. Ganon goes crazy. Actually, I've seen Saver pause against Ganon, but it was for longer periods of time. It wasn't a short burst.
Yeah. And of course, BGT this time just going through level 8's lagoons like a hot knife through butter. See if he can keep it up. Oh, getting bopped around a bit in that room, trying to get through a little too quick.
Ganon goes right 3 times for Saver, but perfectly played by Saver.
And with that, we have Crystal Saver finishing in first place with an official SRL time of 33 minutes and 12 seconds. He's calling it a 2018 PB for Crystal Saver.
2018, very nice. 2018
I don't know how many
PB.
runs he's done. Yeah. I don't know how many runs he's done in 2018, but still.
30 through 12, that's a very respectable time. That's a very good. Saver showing why he's one of the all-time greats. BGT making it through level 8. Heading to level 9. Let's cheer him on home.
Yeah. Assuming he's going to be picking up a potion before he does so. I've forgotten what it is I was going to ask Saver about. That's unfortunate.
His lagoons.
Oh, the lagoons.
Is he in here?
No, he's not here yet. I've asked him to come by, though. Looks like he's over in the waiting room.
BGT just heading on up. The red llama giving him a nice heart.
And with that, we do have Crystal Saver joining us. Congratulations on your 2018 PB, Saver.
Yay, thank you.
Very nice run, sir. Good game.
Thanks, that went surprisingly smooth. Even though it was like plus 3 minutes, I felt like it was smooth. I enjoyed that.
I would certainly agree. With the smoothness never being more evident than in your lagoon rooms in level 8.
Oh yeah.
You made a fool of them all. You made a fool of them all in there.
That was great. Not getting hit even once in there.
Yeah, leaving fairies in both rooms.
I hate touching
You stood those little ladies up. They were there for you, and you just walked right out the door.
I didn't even notice them. I only have one lady, and she's in level 9.
Oh, Saber's got the one-track mind. He's a one-woman man, and he is the victor today in this race. Anything else specifically you looked at from this run? You had an early large lead over BGT due to him soft locking himself.
Going to 2?
Yeah.
Yikes! How much did that set him back? Like a minute or 2?
You were done with level 3 before he got in level 2.
It set him back about a minute and 30, I believe. So he got in about 2:30. He had a beautiful patcher skip, but he is taking a little damage in the next room.
I think he forgot a key somewhere.
Oh no!
Yes, he did.
You were right.
There's the key in level 9. He never got those, so it's still there. If he wants to go back.
And now he realizes it.
Yeah, at level 4. The room with the keys. He stood right next to the key and never picked it up. And so.
Which room was that? The error key or?
No, like the very first.
The first keys room. Okay.
The first keys room, yeah. He didn't grab it. Much like he ignored it, quite like he ignored so many of the rupees early on in the game.
The rupees, not a big deal. The key, a little bit bigger of a deal, but he will hopefully. I don't know if the next room will respawn or not. I think it might.
Well, he never got to the next room. Or no, yeah, he did. I take that back. My screen was frozen when he was there. I apologize. There's nothing but Wizrobes in that room, right?
Correct.
Wizards.
Yeah, then that's gonna respawn then.
Saber, you even used minimal pause strats in level 8. I've seen you use quite a few pause strats, and they always work out great for you.
I've been practicing level 8 with the wood and white sword lately, so I think that's what made me go a little bit more aggressive this time.
Definitely paid off.
Looking to take that white sword world record back?
Somebody took it over?
I think Lack ran like a 29:30 something on it. I don't.
Oh snap!
Did he really?
Yeah, about the last week or so, someone brought up your white sword run, and he's like, "Oh, I'll give it a shot."
I'm actually very glad somebody finally took it over, because I don't know, that thing's been a dark loom over my shoulder for a while.
Why is that?
I can't say it until I actually get another run in, because it's something that I was trying to aim for 2 years ago, and I was just a little bit short of it. I think I've only told one person so far exactly who and what happened with that.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I tried your white sword route one time. I got like a 38 or something ridiculous. I said, I don't know how he does it.
One thing that made me stop doing the white sword is once I changed to NES controller. For some reason, the combat stunk with any percent from that point on, and it just discouraged me from doing white sword to the point where it's like I'm getting 33s even with the magic sword.
What were you?
And I need to relearn everything.
What were you using before the NES controller?
Logitech controller, a very clicky controller, but you can do one frame taps like magic.
Oh, okay.
So it's interesting to see VGT head right back into level 9. There weren't any rooms of beautiful patcher skip there, by the way. There were no rooms that he had cleared yet that were going to be ones that he wanted to keep dead. So I thought he might go get a potion or at least a health refill out on the overworld.
2 hearts, so he's at 1 on the global now. I don't know if that'll matter to him.
Wow. He got 3 hearts out of that room, though, and took no damage, so that was definitely a good play for him.
Yeah, he handled it very nicely. I would have went for the Forced Fairy, probably, but he is handling this very nicely.
There's the fairy.
There's the fairy. He's back on track.
Yeah, he entered level 9 with full health, and he just took a bop from a Wizrobe and Patra at this point, right? That's all that happened.
It was very fun watching you play tonight, Saber.
Sorry,
nice
which
clean.
one?
I just said it's very fun watching you play tonight. It's a very clean run from you.
Thanks. I appreciate that. I think the magic was in the beginning when the armos hit me. I have never done that once in a run yet, even in practice.
Of course, in keeping with the maximum swag, BGT doing an unnecessary reverse clip.
Why not? That's his motto, I guess. Why not?
Yep. I said it in the quad race I was just doing commentary for earlier. We had one runner who was a little bit behind the rest of them in terms of time, and he was doing some funky stuff. And so, you know, if you can't beat them, swag them. That was the motto there.
Is he going for the double block clip? Let's see if he pulls it off. And he does! Yes. Very nice. Very nice. That is not easy to do.
Yeah. BGT is a high 30s, low 40s runner who possesses many of the skills of a 29 runner.
I see a lot of it, yes. That reverse clip was beautiful. How does he not have like a 32 PB at least?
I'm not sure how much time he's spent on it, but maybe this tournament will inspire him.
Getting this far from a 3-heart start is impressive.
Yeah, this is, you know, low percent plus magical sword, basically. Ooh. That's not the Wizrobe beam he wanted.
Come on, fair. Oh.
Not bombs.
The bomb bait.
Bombs.
Oh, no. No. Well, he did get the silvers. That's the good news. So he just has to go back through the second half of 9.
Yep.
I get to visit that next room again.
Yeah, so he's got the next room, which is... But that's the only room. The next room is the only room he's going to have to go through that's, you know, an issue room that he has to clear. Because Patra's still dead, because he didn't leave the dungeon.
Saber, you said you have another run in mind coming. Did you decide that the game is faster with no sword at all?
Yes.
Yes.
Nah, it's going to be a really special run that I'm going to probably do within a month or 2, or at least start it.
I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait.
I could spoil it now if you guys want.
Hey, that's your call.
Up to you.
Blindfolded, swordless.
Oh, wow. Kicking it up a notch from old Jay Coper there.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing.
We had a speedrunner honor policy. I allowed him to finish his run. He has to be the first. He earned it. Now that he's finished, I want to take a shot at it too.
Gotcha. Oh,
BGT. He did have another beautiful Patra skip. I wish I could skip first Patra as well as BGT.
Yeah, as long as he's gotten the pattern from Patra that he was looking for these last couple of times, and he just slides right through. Okay, so he is leaving this time. I know he didn't want to because he wanted to keep his keep the Patras and such dead, but I think it's going to pay dividends in terms of finishing this run before we hit the hour mark. So,
is he going for the potion?
Looks like it, yeah.
We had to skip it earlier because Saver was so far ahead. He just had to go for it, but now he's going to grab it. He'll finish easily from this point on, I imagine.
Yeah, seems like it. So I know Saver, for a lot of the folks in the Zelda community, you're a little bit more well-known for another version of this game that you play with some level of proficiency. We found out if you win your next 2 matches, just a little while ago, that you will be facing Amazing Toaster, the #1 seed in the randomizer tournament. I know you've still got a little ways to go for that. You got to take on Raikou Ryder, and then if you win that one, the winner of Redbird Grad and Dick Shake. Any thoughts on that, or are you in full-on vanilla mode tonight?
You're talking about the randomizer, right?
I am talking about the randomizer. Sorry.
I was gonna say, do I have to fight Raikou Ryder in any percent? Like, oh my god.
Nah.
Yeah, for that, I kind of want him to win. I really want him to win. I kind of want somebody else to like get to the end. I want to see a new top 4 and see who will actually get there.
Well, we've seen that a little bit so far in that tournament with Paratroopa and Thirwolf both coming through very strong so far. You also have the possibility of winning against Raikou and then facing either Dick Shake or Redbird Grad. Both of them would be welcome additions. You're making it sound like I'm actively rooting against you, I promise.
Okay.
Hey, Saber's already in level 9, right?
He was earlier.
I think I'm keylocked, though.
Not as keylocked as bentglosstube was.
Ooh.
But, that among, other projects you've always had on your plate, are we still working on the Link's Awakening randomizer?
Every day.
Every day, okay.
I'm still trying to figure out the final piece, which is how to piece everything together correctly. After that, we're in full-blown get features in mode.
Yeah. Fred makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Dig makes it look so easy. VTorp makes it look so easy, I guess we could go on. And there, Patrick getting his revenge on BGT, finally.
Patrick's revenge.
Alright guys, I gotta head out. Thanks for the commentary and thanks for the restream, Pizel.
Hey, good game, man. Take care.
Thanks. See ya.
Well, that was Crystal Saver. Runner-up in the first Zelda Any Percent No Up+A tournament. Winner of the first Zelda Randomizer tournament. Runner-up of the second Zelda Randomizer tournament. And still going strong in both the concurrent tournaments right now. Perhaps nobody better in a race setting than him. And that's just statistics speaking for themselves.
That does bring Saber up to the 3-in-1 group. A fierce competitor.
Oh, I've never seen the likes do that. I don't know how prepared BGT was for that, but he adjusted well quickly there. As all of a sudden he had four stacks of pancakes looking him dead in the face.
He also adjusted with that red whiz robe. The Wed Whiz robe.
Wed Whiz robe. Oh no! I was just saying he was playing it a little different. Once he had killed the red whiz robes, he knew that 3 hearts was enough to keep him alive, but he hit the trap and then got beamed.
I'm glad to see him continue on. I hope he does not forfeit this match no matter what.
Somebody in chat making the obvious point of, yes, he had a potion. And you gotta think, having a red potion that late in level 9, there's really no reason to keep it in your pocket. You're pretty much going to be able to get another refill somewhere either during or after Patra 3 at that point, unless things go terribly wrong. I know BGT was, you know, being a speedrunner, as we all do from time to time.
He might have, you know, a little bit of a grudge towards level 9 at this point, just wanting to show. Okay, here he goes.
Yeah, I mean, really can't afford it.
He might pay for using it there, but we'll see what happens. Nope, right through.
Of course.
Right through. Very nice.
So, 3 out of 5 Patra clips, Patra 1 clips for BGT have been absolutely flawless like butter.
I do hope that he changes off of the potion soon.
Well, he doesn't have to drop any bombs anywhere, so maybe he'll just keep his hand off the B button.
Don't hit that. Don't fat thumb it.
Yeah, but that right there is the very reason the potion sitting in the B button spot is the very reason why I don't do select swap in randomizer races. It's not because I'll try to do cool strats like Saver. It's because I know I'm going to hit the potion button if I don't watch out. So
he does need one more bomb for the trap room, doesn't he?
He does need one more bomb, yes. So he had a little bit of time before he was going to have to get the Ellen out. Maybe hopefully he doesn't need the potion here. Okay. Settling things down now in the trap room. Number 1.
Number 1.
And just like that, just like his Patra 1 moves, oh well, Wizro Beam spending too much time loitering around that bomb hole. But again, just like his Patra 1 skip, just methodically right around it, making it look like it's easy.
What's your guess on the Ganon spawn? I'm gonna say bottom right.
Yeah, oh yeah, no doubt. Level 9 has hated BGT up to this point. There's no reason in it stopping at this point.
Okay, potion. Maybe. Okay, good.
Coach 4-Eye Steven giving the advice here.
Potion, please. Okay, here he goes for Ganon. Let's cheer him home. Come on, BGT. Oh no, normal spawn. Very nice. I clearly don't know how Ganon works.
Oh, he went to the right the second time, though.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no,
wow.
No. Okay.
Nice.
3, oh.
Nice stun lock. I thought he was going to miss the arrow there and walk right into Brown Ganon.
That would have been a shame.
Literal shame. We would have had to bring out the shame emotes in chat.
It looks like he's going to go for more swag.
I would suspect so.
Oh, so close. Zelda, where are you? I can't see you.
Yep.
Oh, there you are.
The smoke bomb from BGT, and he finishes in second place of this race with official SRL time, 53 minutes, 42 seconds. Only could have been more swaggy if it went 54-32. But that would have been detrimental to his average. And BGT, welcome to the swaggiest run of nasty level 9s that I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was a run.
That was a run. You had some amazing moments, though, man. I was that what 10 clean Patra skips?
Yeah, I probably have like a record for the most Patra skips in one run now.
So 3 out of 5 Patra 1 skips were flawless.
Yeah, the one time he went left, so that was kind of annoying. I don't know how to work with that, unfortunately.
I don't think
none of us do.
RC Drone knows how to work with that, but the rest of us don't.
Yeah, that
that's what I started thinking. Maybe I should get the red ring, you know.
was a run. You
Yeah,
had some
that
amazing
I didn't
moments,
even
though,
think
man.
of that. That would have been a good option. I was like,
Was
it'll
that
be
like
awesome if I
10
just like,
clean Patrick's
you know, I
skips?
paused to drink my potion and was
Yeah,
like, well,
I
I
probably
forgot
have,
to
like,
go
a
get a
record
potion,
for the
so
most
that's
Patrick
fun.
skips in one
Then I
run
thought,
now.
you know, I'll just try it. I'll try a 3-heart run, and I got almost all the way through. But yeah, after a couple more, I was like, this is we're gonna be here all night if I just keep trying to do it with 3 hearts.
That, unfortunately.
Your verse clip was beautiful. You have some of the moves. We were saying you have some of the moves of a, you know, low 30s, high 29s runner in your belt.
Yeah, I just gotta like
that
use them all
I
in one
didn't even
run.
think
I
of
think
that.
it's
That
the
would've been a good
secret, and I
option.
haven't been
I was
able to
like,
do that yet.
It'll be awesome if I just like,
Looks like we're getting some
you know, I
echo
paused
here.
to drink my potion and was like, well, I forgot to go get a potion, so that's fun.
But very
I
good
thought,
job,
you know,
man.
I'll just
Did
try
you have
it. I'll
anything
try a
else to
3-heart
add?
run, and I got almost all the way through. Just be careful if you're gonna HUD walk. That's
yeah, after a couple
that's
more,
not a fun way to run.
we're gonna be here all night if I just keep.
It's, you know, it's not super dangerous going right to left, but
Your
if
verse
you
clip was
if you do what I did,
beautiful.
if you
You have some of the moves.
don't
We were
quite
saying
go
you have
far
some
enough
moves of
and
a,
wrap back, then you can get yourself into a pickle there.
Yeah, from our end, we couldn't quite see what had happened early on in your race, and so once once our back end of the stream got straightened out, and we saw that you were not even getting into level 2 before Saver was done with level 3, we were thinking, wow, something's gone wrong here, and they've got BGT on a bit of a delay, and then chat let us know from what they were able to see the real side that you had indeed soft locked up in the HUD.
Yeah, and I wasn't even actually sure about the ruling on that if you soft lock yourself. So I wasn't sure if I was allowed to Up+A or just had to reset there. But I risked it and went with the Up+A. So you know,
You
if
did
they have
save
to
7
add
seconds there.
6 minutes to my time to DQ me, I guess I'll live.
The 7-second time save over the reset with the already having the sword or whatever.
Yeah, well, I don't know. The 7 seconds probably got squandered by my spawns being completely garbage. Like I had no idea where anyone was going to be.
Yeah, those even in level 9, that the one I noticed, that like room where 4 of them just came right for your face.
Yeah, that was nuts. At least when I got back, though, there was only one to deal with, so that was nice.
well, GG, man. You're moving on to the 2-2 bracket. I expect you'll do very well there. Hopefully get your average down and see you in the, you know, the bracket stage.
I think my bracket hopes are pretty much dashed with this one, but I'll have fun with my 2-2 matchup. Hopefully, I get someone that equally skilled so that I can actually have a race. Like I didn't expect to win this one, but obviously I didn't expect to get a 54 either. So the next race we'll try and maybe tone down the swag a little, or maybe just go for broke. We'll see.
Yeah, there's already some very good runners in the 2-2 group. I know Janthi, who has been putting up some really nasty blue ring times lately. Zeb Gedney just won his race to move to 2-2. Green Mario 2-2.
Isn't Jam in 2-2?
Jam is 1-2. I'm not going to say that because my buddy Adirondack Rick is facing him tomorrow night.
Ah, okay, okay.
And I'll be gosh darned if I'm going to say that Jam's 2-2 yet. No. But
We'll see.
One of either Jam or Rick is going to be 2-2. Either way you slice that one. That's two guys with PVs in the low to mid 30s. So a lot of great runners in the 2-2 group. But another one added to it tonight with BGT and his the Crown Prince of Swag.
That's just because Unos is trying too hard. If he put his swag hat on, then I'd be embarrassed. But
well, I'm calling him. He's the king. You're the Crown Prince.
Oh, okay.
Here, you know? And Bresticle is the rival nation to the north or whatever.
The Presticle putting up a lot of swag in my run versus him.
Completely made up a route, I think. But anyway, yeah. BGT again. Thanks for the run. Always entertaining, often surprising, and definitely skillful. Very much appreciated from you.
yeah, thank you for the restream, meow. We'll see you guys later.
Thank you. Thank you, Fiesel. Thank you, Liquid. I always love commentating with you, sir.
The pleasure's all mine. I've had an exciting night full of Zelda races of all sorts and kinds. Only feels correct to finish it here on Speed Gaming 2, my favorite restream channel for Zelda tournaments. Again, thanks Fiesel for the restream. You are a god amongst men when it comes to this stuff. Steven, again, the pleasure all mine. Folks out there, that's going to do it for tonight.
Wait, real quick, we have tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm horrible with these times, but we have some matches tomorrow.
Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern. That's where I was going next. We're done for tonight, but coming up tomorrow, a couple of races in this tournament on the Speed Gaming network of channels. We've got Panzer Dave versus Dan H on Speed Gaming 4 at 3 p.m. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern, Adirondack Rick versus Jam Evil right here on, again, my favorite channel for Zelda Restream, Speed Gaming 2. Somebody I know is going to be on commentary for that one. Then we got a couple of races over on Random Effects channel. Cananophone versus Cantaloupe Me at 10 p.m. Eastern. Go watch that one and cheer on either Cananophone or Cantaloupe, or at least troll Cantaloupe because it is his birthday tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And then right after that one, the nightcap. Gonna be a hot one for sure. RC Drone versus Four Eye Steven. An absolute barn burner coming up at 11 p.m. Eastern. Any thoughts on that one?
That's gonna be a 30-minute finish and a 40-minute finish probably. It'll be a run.
Run for the hills, indeed. I don't know about you. I'm in Central Time, but it's still 12:15. I think it's about time we say goodnight. Steve, you got anything else to add about this one?
No, that was a fun race. Yeah, thank you everybody again. That was great. Everybody have a good night.
Indeed. Good night to all.